interview questions and how are there and what are the things you are concentrate. Okay, that is I didn't told you till now, so then we'll see the things. These questions yesterday what I shared to you, so those questions are from your previous currently running interview questions only. Okay, so what is your training? So you have to tell what are the things you have done in your training. Okay, that's part I will tell. Okay, first of all, we are completed basics of networking, right? Basics of networking or networking basics. Tell networking basics or basics of networking. Service desk basics only. All are basics only. We are not any basic beginner. So what is service desk? Type of customers, this information will. So what did you learn in the training? That is the most common question. What did you learn in the training? So basics of networking, service desk, and so different servers and services like you learn about Active Directory. I told about Active Directory, right? What is Active Directory? We discussed about a Active Directory, DHCP, and the DNS. Different type of operating systems. What is an operating system? Different types of operating systems. Difference between Windows and Linux differences we discuss. I didn't talk about a complete other services, registries and all into the operating system, but I told some part of basics of operating system. And the in networking basics also we discussed about what is network, what is networking, what is what we can say type of networks like a LAN, MAN, CAN kind of stuff, devices used in the network like a hub switches, routers, modem, right? Devices, cables we use in the network like a coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, UTP, STP cables, fiber optical cables we discussed, bus topologies, bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, hybrid topology we discussed. Okay, and also we discussed about OSL layers, 7 layers: application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and physical layer. And also we discussed about IP addresses, IP address, IPv4, IPv6, IP address classes, class A, class B, class C, class D, class E. Okay, and class A, class B, class C subnet mask. Okay, and a default subnet mask we discussed. Okay, and also of course last class we are also seen the IP address part like a ping command. Also we have seen protocols, port numbers we discussed. In a service desk we discussed about a service desk. What is service desk? And the terminologies we use in the service desk, like a type of service desk, levels of service desk. Okay, event, alert, incident, problem, workaround, changes, and service requests. These are the things we discuss. And we discuss about Active Directory. What is work group? Domain. What is work group? What is domain? Difference between work group and domain, peer-to-peer, server and client, DHCP, DNS, and APIPA also. Okay. Operating system, types of operating systems, use of operating system, and server operating system, desktop operating system. We have discussed issues within system configuration, how to check the system configuration, how to check the IP address, and how to check the MAC address. Okay, what is MAC address? These are the things we discuss. These are the things we discuss. So when you see as a questions, what? First question is what did you learn in your training? PC hardware components. So this is we are going to learn. So PC hardware. So what are the components are there? If possible, I will try to show you boot processing. Try. to show you boot processing, Outlook. Okay. So if I get a chance to show you that Outlook I will try. So I will plan Outlook on a Saturday morning session, like last week, Saturday morning session. So I will tell about Outlook. I have a plan for that one. Okay. Guys, compulsory go through any other questions or main questions on VPN. What is Outlook? Office 365 is also called as Microsoft 365. What is Office 365? What is Microsoft Office 365? If I have a chance, then I will tell what it is. Otherwise, I shared already video is there. Otherwise, I will share it again, no problem. Next one is cloud. So what is the cloud? What is cloud? Advantages of cloud. What is cloud? Advantages of cloud. Difference between on-premises server and cloud. Cloud service models. Cloud types. These are the very important. Okay. So these are the basic questions. Even any technical, you can get a marks on that questions only. Okay. About Outlook, you can see troubleshooting a PC. Why you choose service desk? What about your service desk? Your strength and weaknesses. Okay. So other questions also there. So you can try other questions. What about Windows and Mac OS? So if you know the Mac OS, then you can tell about this is the Mac OS from Apple company. Mac from Apple, Apple notepads, Apple books only works. MacBooks work with Mac operating system, not available for general purpose. Okay. So what do you aware of Windows operating system? Okay. Troubleshooting PC. Why you choose IT? Your belongs to your resume is mechanical related design software. On what topics the questions I mentioned in the resume mechanical related design software on the topic. So based on your resume, VPN, Outlook. Okay, so check the questions, guys. So what are the mostly common question? Let's see, troubleshooting Wi-Fi and Outlook, your DNS, ticketing tools, service desk. Okay, so check it. Anything I didn't cover, so you can ask also ask me. That's questions I shared. You can see. Not this one. This one is right. Let's share the questions. Those questions here. So I'll go. Troubleshooting PC main as a service desk questions are most common. Incident and request, service desk role, okay, ticketing, okay with IT role, long terms and why service desk. Okay, these are the so DNS also they ask DNS, DHCP also they ask. Some questions is out of your mind, then also you can go through another question. So you can tell her ask me other question. Okay, or you could tell some different things. Okay. Yeah. And I said we'll discuss some questions. Some means how to prepare for an interview. That is important, guys. First of all, see all these questions. Whether I told earlier or not, I didn't remember for your batch. These are all questions are a personal based questions. It means these questions is telling like what are the technical knowledge you have. What is your technical knowledge? Okay, what is your technical skills or technical knowledge you have? What are the things you learn under technical training? Already given a note, right? What is it? What you learn in the training? Okay, whether you learn or not, that is not yet completed. So whatsoever it is, what you learn in the training. Make sure what did you learn. Second one is, do you have any other than any technical knowledge? For example, morning only I discussed about your resume kind of stuff. That time one guy told he learned Commvault backup. That is not a part of training, main part of training, but you learn Commvault. Like that, some people having a additional knowledge, maybe they learn from their brother, sister kind of stuff, or maybe they learn from YouTube, they went to institute, okay? They went to a institute. Now they are learning. Okay? Then they learn something like a ticketing tools, like a service now, or maybe a Zira, maybe a BMC Helix. Maybe some people already learn Java or a Python or a cloud technologies or a Sputler cloud technologies, or maybe a courses like a CCNA, MCSA, or maybe a SAP training. Okay, depends upon so what is your interest and what did you learn, from outside, or maybe you have a experience on a particular tool using a particular tool or particular knowledge is there. You can also mention there. You can mention your resume, but if you mention, guys, if you mention, point is they'll ask a question. Possible, they'll ask a question, and you are not so confident. You know the subject, but you are not so confident. It means you can able to tell basic questions and answers, but not depth questions. Then better to mention like a basic. Basic. Okay. Because we didn't learn anything 100% like a beginner level. Normally, any technical knowledge is three levels. Beginners means for starters, starter level knowledge, intermediate, advanced, or expert. So we are not expert. We are not go to the intermediate. We are going to beginner level or a basic level, level zero knowledge. Okay, so level zero knowledge on things. Okay, if you know particular thing, you are better. You are very confident. Any question from any corner, you can able to tell an answer. Then you can tell I have knowledge on this particular thing. Okay, so do not add unnecessary things to show that you have a knowledge. But you have a knowledge, you can mention it. No problem. Okay. Next one is your belongs to different backgrounds. So your belongs to different backgrounds. One of the background is like a mechanical engineer, civil engineer, non-IT like a BCom, BSc, BSc mathematics or BSc physics. So no computers in your kind of stuff. Or maybe your triple E, your civil. Okay. Then they will ask question. Why can't you go to different role? You can go to core roles of your graduation. Why you come to IT? Why you choose IT sector? It is since you are from ECE. Why did you want to choose IT sector? Okay. Why you choose IT sector? Why you choose service desk? This kind of questions. Second one is your belongs to CSC, computer science, or IT. Okay, or IT, CSC, IT related. And you said I am from computer background. Then the question is like this: your belongs to IT, and why you want to come to service desk? Because service desk is a basically lower level compared to the project management or maybe a software development or a network engineers. So to compare to that, service desk is a lower salary and as well as lower position. Maybe you'll next time you will go to the up, but it is a starter position. In a organization, it is a starter position. So they'll ask a question: why you choose service desk or like you are belongs to computer background? You can go for a developer. Guys, these are all tricky questions only. So do not fall for whatever the question he's asked, what are the kind of offer he doing it. No need to fall for that one. Tell them answer as you like as a fresher. This I feel there is a good opportunity. If I go to this one, then I will go to the my better understanding of technology kind of stuff. Some bakwas you can tell now. Okay, so don't fall for these questions like a cross questioning is there. Okay. So skills I have worked on college major project. So what are the in a resume if you mention, so compulsory you have to mention because as a fresher you have to mention your final year project. So compulsory mention. So speak about your final year project also. So important is what is the project title, about a project, not required a full details but basic details of your project. What technology you use in the project, what is the use of that project, how many people are working in that one. Okay, what is your role in it? That is enough. The brief part, not required depth in explanation. Okay, so how you deal with the pressures means you are getting a call, problem not solved, again another call you are getting. Okay, someone who's a postgraduate is also there. He got this question: why you choose service test role, being a postgraduate student? What do you want to be in this profile? Guys, there is no correct answer, wrong answer kind of stuff. Important thing is how smart you are telling an answer. How smart you're telling a answer. What is the latest technology you are interested in learning? Means which technology you want to learn or which technology you already learn. Okay, so do you know any latest technology kind of stuff? Do you love traveling? Means someone given an answer, I love traveling. So he's asking which place you are recently visited. Some people given a question like giving something to getting a more questions like I love eating, I love traveling, I love bikes, I love cars. Okay, this kind of stuff. Definitely. I love reading books. I live in stamp collection. So this kind of stuff is also there. So people will ask the questions about it. It's like a hobby type. Cross questioning is there. Okay, so what apart from your Microsoft Office, do you know any other softwares? Okay, like that. Why do we hire you? So you have to tell, mention three main qualities. So why do you hire you? Why should I reject you? If you don't get a job, what you will do? If you are not selected in this interview, what you will do? These are the other type of tricky questions. Actually, there is no proper answer for any all these things. So what you have to come up with some kind of answer, or you can Google it, find out multiple answers are there, which is more easy for you to tell at the time of interview. You can tell that answer. So that's very simple. Okay. So three qualities is communication skills, easy to learn, teamwork. Okay. So one is good communication skills, easy to learn, easily you can learn the technologies, teamwork. Okay, working with the teams. Okay, working with the teams. Okay, so self-help like that. So some kind of qualities you can put it as per your way, so they can tell in your interview. Or you can search in a Google what are the main qualities required to get a job. Okay, so any certification you have done or a CCNA, MCSA, ITL, or Amazon certificates are there, Cloud AWS certificate, Azure certificate, any certificate you are done, so just tell them what is it. Otherwise, no problem. Future goals. What is your future goals? It should be more about a career goals only, guys, not your personal goals. Okay, I want to build a building. I want to go to my hometown. Okay, I will kill someone. Okay, don't tell that your all future goals. About my strengths in brief. What do you know about a Microsoft? What did you learn in a lockdown? Means did you learn any technology or you learn something in your life kind of stuff in your lockdowns? Can you able to work even in a times festival achievements, challenging situation in life, difficult situation in your life? If you win a million, will you work in virtual, guys? Million means in Indian words it is a 10 lakhs. But this million, it is a US. You go to US, then it is a million means $1 million. $1 million in a US, it is a highly high one, so more money. In India, it is just a 10 lakhs. Okay, so that's the main base of question. Okay, so people will get a doubt in that. So try everything, guys, in these kind of personal questions and all. Max to max questions answers are false questions, false answers only. It means lies only. What are you told you want to tell? Just be confident and must be related to you. Okay, that is very important. So why? Because of, yeah, they need an answer. That's it. So how smart you will give an answer, that is important. Whether it is correct or wrong, that is secondary part. Okay. So the remaining is a technical related. So we'll come back to technical related. But one more point is there. That is the this part and bottom part. Upper part I said this is the bottom part. First starting part, last part. This is again a deck part, like a how do you deal with the impatient customers? Okay. So why patient, impatient? Why customer is getting impatient? Why customer is getting angry? Why customer is getting frustrated? Why client is getting a frustrated? Why customer is getting a frustrated? Or why customer is getting angry or impatient? Why? In what situation? For example, I'm using internet connection, not working. I call to the internet customer care. I told them I'm not getting a internet. They said, "Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you very much for your calling. You're my valuable customer. So your complaint is more important than anything. We'll get back you in after 10 days. So we are on the leave." If they told you, you will get angry, right? You're very important customer, but you be never mind about your what is your problem. Okay, sir, you have to think like tomorrow is today is already 5:30, so tomorrow is Friday, which is next day is a Saturday and a Monday, and there is a Tuesday. Maybe we will come back and we will get back to you when we will get back to you. If a customer care told you this kind of answer, what you will do? Okay, yeah, sometimes you will get a this kind of answers also. You're a very valuable customer, but we don't do anything for you. Okay. Yeah, even myself, I got this kind of frustration, angry, okay, impatience with the Axis Bank last time. So what happened? They keep calling me to get a credit card. So I finally said, okay, give me a credit card, but different address it is. First change the address, then you can proceed with the credit card. So what is that other person is done? She said she changed my address and then she applied for a credit card, and the credit card is delivered to Pune office, not a Pune resident address, not a to my home address, not my current home address. The address is not changed. Two addresses are there, both are not changed. And the third address, which is I told, that is also not updated there. The addresses are showing not completely updated. And the credit guy, the delivery guy, the courier guy called me, sir, I am at your office. What you have to do? So I said, return. And so because I am not there, I'm very far from that place. Okay, so then the guy returned. Then I called to the Axis Bank and I called to the Axis Bank. Problem is not solved. Then I went to the Axis Bank there, and they're asking again what it is. I asked directly, if you want to, if you are can able to solve the problem, I will tell this my problem. If you cannot, then I will leave. No problem. Okay. Then they said, what is your problem? Then I told, and they said no. Then again they will change the address, and the address is not changed. Again I haven't again. Almost like it is 1 week completely. I have to go there. I have to I have my own work, right? Saturday Sunday it's not open, and I have to go on a daytime like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that time. So I will get frustrated, I will get an angry. So it is a point, guys, understand if this is the question, like impatient customers, angry or frustrated customers, how to handle this type of customer. Listen carefully. Okay, listen very carefully, guys. Point is, a customer is become very impatient, is or angry or frustrated, is talking to you. How you talk? So like an angry way, right? So what you do? You are the service desk person. What you have to do? Just listen very calmly.
Make an
Listen to
apology and
him. Okay. So don't try to explain the situation to him. First of all, listen. Understand his situation. Understand his situation. And check the past history of his complaints. He already called that. First call only you won't get a frustrated maximum. Maybe it is a third call or fourth call. Check the history and check why his problem is not yet solved. Why his problem is not yet solved. Okay. So you cannot call the customer to your premises always, or maybe you cannot keep asking like do this one, do that one, wait for 5 days, wait for 2 days kind of stuff. Okay. So understand the customers. Check the past histories, history of previous calls and complaints. Okay, some customers are variety customers are there. Means even it is a, just an happen. It even it is not even a big deal. They'll get frustrated. They're like a something. There are for only to scold the service people. Just like there are having a rights like a constitution is given a rights to customer to scold the service desk people or customer supporting people. Okay, so some people behave like that, but in generally whatever it is, just try to listen to the customer. Don't try to explain to them what it is initially. Check the past history of the customers with what are the past history of that complaints.
sir,
Understand the
how
situation. Yeah, tell me.
sir, how will handle friendly customers, sir?
Friendly customer. Okay, that's we will see. Okay, friendly customer is separate customer, right? Right. Impatient customer. Listen to the customer requirements and understand clear cut what we can able to give him. Okay. Sometimes we cannot do anything. We cannot do until unless customer has to do something. Like customer has to pay the bill, or maybe some people will tell us, so I will pay bill to just in a 5 minutes. I will pay now. I am paying bill. Now give me the service. So that is won't happen, right? So he's already completed the due date and is not paying, and he want a service without paying. We can't provide. That is another that kind of situations will be there. So what it is there? So you need a patience. Like you have to explain, sir. This is the situation. You have to pay. The payment clears, then it automatically activates. Okay. So because company need a payment, right? So company don't give any free kind of services. Okay. So company need a payment, otherwise it is a stop working, right? So you have to pay the amount and get the service. Like understand the situation. Try to help the customer to understand how you will get a help also. Okay, self-help type. How you understand the help. Okay, we are not showing any what we can say no kindness. Don't no, kindness means like a selfless help kind of stuff. We don't do that one. Kindness means okay, we'll try to understand the customer, but we don't go like, no, sir, you are in a very problem. No problem, we will recharge for you. We don't do, right? We don't do that kind of stuff. Okay, no problem, sir. If you are unable to do it, no problem. We'll give you our money. I will please give me that money after 5 days. Can't you do, right? Okay. So that is it's a different business. It is okay. So what is it? Understand the customer's issue, understand the past history of the complaint, and a past history with the customer, and give proper details, proper suggestions, and escalate if in case it is a serious issue. So compulsory escalate to the BU, business unit is there. Okay, not always required to maintain ourselves. Okay, escalate the situation to the business unit. They will handle the customer based on that, giving a free services or additional services, or maybe some kind of a additional part. They will do it. Not always required to be not to handle. Okay, yeah, you're asking how to handle the friendly customer. Some customers are very friendly. Friendly means not required to exchange the phone. Never exchange your personal details with your customer, whether it is a what type of customer it is, internal or external or whatever it is. For a business, never exchange your personal details, whether it is personal phone number or personal email ID kind of stuff. It is always strict to the business only. How much friendly? Don't mind. Okay. Never waste the time with the customer, because of every call, every minute is a billing for your organization. Okay. So you take a personal calls with your personal customer. Okay. You want to spend a lot of time with them. It is like your calls are monitored, your all tickets will be monitored if you are doing more with that one part. Okay, I'm talking in a general manner, I'm not talking in general manner. Okay, so you're putting more time on your customer, then what is the problem? So you're wasting a company money. That's it, very simple. Okay, so because the call cost will be there. So here it is the point. And next time in a friendly customers, that's first of all find out a problem, then give the solution. That's it. We don't go with the exchanging of information and all. Your personal information we don't exchange. What type of customer it is, even it is an angry customer or a friendly customer. Next one is, guys, I explained how to check the IP address, how to check the system configuration, how to check what is your system operating system name. I showed you, you understand how to check it, you understand. But but I want to guide you to check your system IP address. You are a non-technical person. Okay, you are not technical person, not a computer person at all, not a computer person. But I have to guide you to check your IP address. Actually, in my class, I showed you how to check the IP address. By showing, you understand and you can try to check your IP address or a system configuration or operating system or an application kind of stuff. But in the trick is, I cannot able to show you. Okay, and but I want to give you a guideline that how to check the IP address, and you are not a computer guy. You don't much about a computer commands and all. You know how to use a command, that computer, but not computer person. Then how to give instructions to a user to do some task in their computer, like checking a IP address or checking the system configuration, checking a computer model, or maybe processor, or maybe RAM, like that, any information, how to do it. Okay, so that is also need a practice. Guide her to know about IP address for her process. What is BSOD? Technical question included here. Team member is not agreeing with you. How will you handle as a team leader? That is another situation. You are a team leader and your team member is not agreeing with you to do something or some situation. What you have to handle? Scenario to handle the situation. Okay, some difficult. How to manage some difficult clients? Do you work under pressure? How do you explain or approach the client? How will you address them? Quality is required to be a service desk agent. Search in this Google. Okay, what is a service desk agent kind of stuff? Okay, and how do you handle the customer at the first day? The issue complaint. Is a complicated issue. You got it. That is on the first day only. How do you handle? How to perform a multitasker? Okay, so you have to do two, three things at a time. That is called a multitasker. You have to handle the customer. Means you have to attend the call. You have to open monitoring parallelly or log into the remote server. Like multiple things are there. How will you work individual and in a group? Confident to do in this role. If customer does not have a technical background, how will you able to tell the issue? How you figure out what is the issue? Okay, this kind of stuff is there. If you choose, if you given a choice that could be address the customer dealing with the friendly customer, but very long time. So I said no, but there are taking long time. But in a background, we have to deal with other issues too. You spend more time with the friendly customer. Problem is the next issues are there. You have to cut this person, complete this friendly candidate, and get the new ticket and solve it. So number of issues you resolve per a day, kind of stuff also important. Okay, so you have to give how much time you are giving for each part, each call or each ticket. That is also important. Is technical one wording important or non-technical while dealing with the customer? You have to use the technical words or non-technical words, which is a more important. My way is like my opinion is mixed is important, not a completely non-technical. So like you have to see what is in front of you. Like there is a glass, there is a round symbol, round color symbol kind of stuff. So sometimes you have to explain something with a normal visual kind of stuff. Like a click instead of clicking, then you use some other word. Okay, so that is like that is completely depends upon you how you approach to the customer kind of stuff. Okay, what will be the questions raised by clients? How you will resolve them? Customer calls you and tell his system is slow. What are the troubleshooting steps you perform? How do you deal with the situation? System is slow, and how do you solve it? The question is directly how to solve the system slow, how to solve the system not working. How do you treat the clients? Customer not understanding your approach. How do you explain that one? Survey pitch with your customer in a rating. So people will ask, no, please give me a 5-star rating. Please give me a rating. Manage if your customer does not have a internet connection. Understand someone does not have internet access. Handle with the rude customers. Guys, these are all how to handle the customers in a different ways of customer things are there. So find out a different path of answers or at least prepare 3-4 answers for a different type of situations. Try to tell. I told how to handle the impatient or angry customers kind of some part I told. So you have to practice. Guys, right or wrong, that is different. Important is you have to practice how to handle the customer related questions and how to handle the customer, a non-technical customer to do certain thing, which is you have a technical knowledge on it, but you have to guide them so how to deal with it. Okay. So these are the main part. First part is a personal, all belongs to your. Second one, last one, that is all belongs to how to handle the customer. So what is this in the middle? It is a direct technical part of questions. Okay. This is about your service desk. What is a service desk? Difference between incident and service request. What is a SLA, OLA, UC, service level agreement, OLA, operation level agreement, UC, underpinning contract. What are the tools used in a ticketing? Tools used in a ticketing. What is ITL? What is empathy and sympathy? Guys, already I think I shared a PPT, shared PPT, not a Google link PPT. If I am not shared, I will share it again, no problem. This is Google PPT, right? So in a service desk, I have another PPT. Otherwise, I will share it again, no problem. The service desk PPT is there. I didn't find anything very recent sharing. Yeah, this is the one. Can you see? This is your interview questions text page, text one. This is your service desk PPT, which is prepared, service desk PPT, which is prepared by Sai sir only. So there we can find certain questions and answers. Please go through it. If you don't get it or get it also, if you want, I will give you one small review later. What is sympathy, empathy? Service desk responsibility and process. Incidents difference, service request. What are the tools you are worked with? If you have any like a, service now, do you know a BMC Helix like that? GLPI, Zira, Zoho. Which tool you are having any knowledge on it? Any applications you work? If you don't work, that is a different point. Okay, if you work, that is good. Okay, if you work, tell them. If you don't work, tell them, no problem. Instant service request. What is a IIT infrastructure meaning? This is about a service desk only, service desk analysis kind of stuff. This is the difference between monitoring and ticketing. I think Sir also given an answer for difference between monitoring and ticketing part. How to check IP address, you know it. How to connect a Wi-Fi to laptop, if you know, that is good. If you don't know, I will tell. Troubleshooting Wi-Fi issues. How to connect Wi-Fi to your laptop. Okay, so this is IP address, IPv6 address differences. Laptop internet not working, showing offline. How can you help me? Kind of stuff. Slow internet connection, network mask, router and modem differences, how to solve the internet problem in your laptop, difference between router and hub, ping, request, trace, RT, topologies, IP address, what is IP address, IP address classes and their ranges, router and modem differences, full form of HTTPS, hypertext transmission protocol, secure, yes means secure or SSL. Difference between static and dynamic IP address, manual IP address and automatic IP addresses. Difference between IP address and MAC address. If your internet connection is not good, what would you do? Okay, how to set up a IP address, manual IP, that is also we have seen. How to flash IP address, IP config space slash release that is a flash IP address. Router, DNS, IP address, dynamic IP, static IP differences. Okay, so what is network? What is different commands of IP address? Okay, IP classifications, classes, about a OSL layer, about TCP IP, what is the port numbers, and what is RJ45. Where is modem located? Modem located before your router. Router to internet connection, between that modem is there. Configuration of my laptop, how do you know RAM size of your computer, what is hard drive, what is SSD, what is difference between SSD and hard disk, what is BIOS, how to clean up the disk. Okay, uh, how do you solve problem if your PC is not working, update your devices, fix laptop issues, RAM and ROM differences. How do you check a laptop or a computer not working? How do you deal when your PC is not working properly and networking? OS types, latest Mac OS, that is you can search and do it. Basics of operating system, one example of operating system. What is VSOD? What is the current operating system version on your desktop? If your Excel is working, means Excel is nothing but an application. Application is not working, you have to do application related troubleshooting. Morning only I told that kind of stuff. Means you have to go to repair option or uninstall the MS Office and reinstall it, or go to control panel, programs and features. Go to Microsoft Office, go to repair option or change or repair option, then go to repair, then it may work. How do you find hardware is causing, which hardware is causing BSOD? What is BitLocker? How does the machine push in the safe mode? How do you solve the issues of Excel sheet not opening? Asking about encryption, working for work, your PC is blue. All of the sudden, what you go through it. Three commands you learn in a command prompt. What is a CD dot dot used for? What is blue screen? Okay, what is black screen? What is blue screen? Kind of stuff. How about a printer? How to configure a printer? About Outlook and what is OST, PST files. How do you configure Outlook, Gmail in the Outlook? I'm facing some problem in Outlook. How do you solve it? I'm unable to send a mail to resolve my problem. So typical errors in the Outlook. This is a Outlook related issues fixing. So are given that notes. What is VPN, AD, OU, DHCP and DNS? Anything we miss? That's it. So these are the different type of questions, guys. In a technical way, we are done maximum. Only the hardware components like a RAM and ROM, what is CPU, what is hard disk, what is BIOS, what is SSD, what is hard disk. The system is not working, then how you know system is not working? In a operating system also, what is a BitLocker? Okay, what is blue screen of death? What is safe mode? What is safe mode? This kind of stuff. Actually, for your morning batch, okay, morning batch, that is a SD batch. I given that kind of stuff. Application related issues. Morning I have taken. BitLocker, uh, uh, disk management, BitLocker disk management. One more is a blue screen of death. Also, I have told. Okay, for that batch also. What is safe mode? What is system restore? What is BSOD? Okay, so if you see this week, mainly this entire week, SDB5, okay, so you can find some kind of solutions. If you have a time, please go through it. Okay, so that's the main point, guys, um, including the printer information, network sharing related also I have done. But also I will try because the time is important. Whether we will get a time for next week or not, I don't know. So this week I will try to complete as much as I can do it. Okay, that's it. Any doubts in regarding questions? Please go through questions and find out answer. Practice answering.
Okay, sir. Sir, what is your I
What is
EIOS BIOS?
BIOS?
Yes.
BIOS is nothing but a firmware. Also called as firmware, firmware kind of stuff. In a ROM, we have a BIOS program. You know ROM, read-only memory. Inside a
Yes.
read-only memory, we have a BIOS program. Okay, that is a firmware. Firmware, when you start a device, either it is a mobile phone, laptop, or a printer, whatever it is, when you press the power button, how it should be start. That is defined in the firmware. So the when you start a device, the first program load into the device is your firmware only. Your firmware only. The firmware will tell how to start, how to open the entire this system, how to start this system will tell told by the firmware. So the firmware in our computer called a BIOS. The latest version of BIOS is UEFI. Okay, UEFI.
Yes.
Yeah, I will tell. So today we'll start with at least some basics of hardware components. What is CPU? What is RAM? What is ROM? What is BIOS? What is
So
motherboard? What is SMPS kind of stuff? Yeah,
how
tell
to
me.
clean, sir? How to clean disk management? Your question is, no, so how to clean disk management? So how clean, sir? Can you?
How to clean the disk? Clean the disk, maybe in the sense it is like a format kind of stuff, or otherwise you have a disk and you want to remove entire disk partitions, entire data, or you connect a pen drive, you want to clean the disk completely, you're removing data, file system, and partitions. So for example, you take a disk, disk contains partitions or volumes, right? And each partition having a file system. You have a file system means you can put some data in it. You want to remove all these things, so you can go to disk part. First open cmd, like a run as administrator. Because of there is a question, I'm telling this answer. It's not compulsory, you have to tell that kind of stuff. Okay, so open cmd like this. First type cmd like this, run as administrator, or right click, run as administrator. Okay, then put a command called a disk part. So when you put a disk part like this, I will try to show you this. cmd run as administrator. We should not do it this one, guys. We should not do it. This is a run as administrator. That's a C colon Windows System 32 administrator command prompt. This is disk part. Disk part is a command to manage the disk using command prompt. Disk part. In this one, you have to first list disk. List disk. What are the disks are in your PC? You can see list disk. See, I have two disks, disk 0, disk 1. Disk 0 is a GPT disk. There is a GPT star. Disk 1 is a no star here. It means it's a MBR disk. It's not both are not a dynamic disk. So both are list disk. You want to
Sir, what is
select one
GPT?
of the disks. Yeah, I will tell. Okay, select a disk. Which disk you want to select, like a disk 0 or disk 1. Okay, so like you have to select the disk, then clean. So what is this clean command will do? It removes entire partitions, file systems, data. Entire partitions deleted, then automatically your disk will be completely clean. Don't do it, guys. Don't do, because accidentally you deleted your entire system. Pause. MBR and GPT, that is I will tell in a hardware components. Okay, but I will tell something. MBR means master boot record. GPT GUID partition table. So your hard disk style, these are nothing but a disk partition style for MBR and GPT. Okay, of course there is details are there, so that details we will tell. Any questions from questioners?
No, sir.
And comments, guys, Windows comments. I will try to share the Windows commands video also. You can try. Okay. Basic Windows commands also there, like is searching, unable to find. Now we have a run commands are there, not run commands. I want Windows commands. No. This is contain some Windows command. Last batch, some batch I told about Windows commands. Okay. Important is how much syllabus, how much technical questions is not. The important one is how much you know, how much you can learn, how much you can able to present. Okay. Okay. So guys, take a break. So we'll start basic hardware components kind of stuff first of all.